Salisbury?
I'm Gertrude Mercy, from Salisbury.
Can you describe what you saw and felt when the tear gas was released?
Well, my my sister and I we came down to the house to get some stuff to run back at my sister's home before the trouble started. Came to do so. When we set out to leave, we saw the police on the road. So we had to run back to the house, lock ourselves up, and just wait for whatever was going to happen.
Did you have anywhere to run?
No, not really, because tear gas was all around. Getting out of the house would have been worse for us because we did not know where to go.
What did it feel like?
Well, it felt terrible. My sister and I were in the house, and I thought my sister was going to die because she have a small heart condition. And well, when I saw the way my sister was, I started getting scared because she was at the sink, just wetting up her face, and she called our brother and he said, "Oh, I'm going to die! I'm dying!" Because she could not breathe. And I'm telling my brother, "No, she's not dying, to encourage my brother so he would not worry too much because he said he was coming down. And I did not want him to come on the road in that condition because we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe his vehicle could get damaged or something like that. And my sister saying, I'm dying. And I'm saying, no, you're not dying. You're just to encourage my brother for him not to worry too much. And I could tell it was terrible. It was terrible. When the tear gas was coming from Lavigi and on the main road. So when it come from the main road, we run on that side of the house. When it come from that side, we run on the other side.
So basically, you had nowhere to run.
We couldn't run, and as a matter of fact, I cannot really run because I'm kind of disabled, and so I cannot run from the house. I had to stay there and take all the tear gas. I had to stay there and take all that tear gas.
Is it the first time you have been affected by tear gas?
Yes, yeah, I never know how it was. I say, oh, that is what tear gas is. It's like you feel like, number one, it has a very bad smell, and it's like you feel you're choking, like you cannot breathe. You see, like when the tear gas go down to your lungs, it's like it choking you and you cannot breathe. You see, so I don't want to have that experience again.
You must have,
Fine.
I the night in the morning, my son, yeah. She called me. She said, get up, girl, from the hole. But I cannot walk. You have to help me for me to walk because I'm very old. I'm only 97 years, so I cannot move. So she has to come to help me and to bring me up by my daughter right up. So we there. While there, my condition, I had,
She had to leave
medication.
Yes.
And medication stayed there. Yeah. So they tell me, let's go down and you'll come back. I tell them, if I come down there, I'm not going back again. So he tell me, well, you see the chest gas come, don't call us because you cannot take that. So I say, I'm not going down. So they came down to take medication from him. Look, my little bag there still. All my medication was in it. So they came down to take the medication for me. And when they came down, that was it.
Yeah,
They could bring it up.
We could go back up.
Yeah. Because the first time what I get there.
Yeah, because she experienced already. So she know,
what I get there.
So can you tell us about your first time? The first time you
What you got?
Dis-moi quand premier temps là on tapé tear gas.
La première fois il parti tellement mauvais. Il a 4 fois nous pas tapé hein. Ça a fait 4 fois. Oui, a tellement mauvais moi et de là courir dit dans la rivière mais pas qu'à voir. 50 fois là yo voyez j'ai candidat Véronda ma maman. avec moi, daughter-in-law moi, avec des enfants, avec leur grand child moi. When they get talking, tear gas on us. One fall down, Jamie fall down flat on the floor, those saying nothing. The other one, her eyes turned into blood, and they're crying, shouting. They about to take all of us and just let's go pull out in the bathroom and then open the pipe on us. First, get better. That is too much. That is too much. I wasn't old like that yet, but I was still out of it. And look at me. No, I cannot take that. If I had to stay there to take what I get that time.
How do you feel about the entire situation?
Well, I don't see any reason why we should be going through that. But that's not necessary. It's not necessary, and for what? It's not necessary because if a situation like arise, if the police, because they wanted to negotiate with the police, but it's like they did not want to do that. You understand? Because if a situation like that come up, and if the police could come with a reasonable mindset, say, well, okay, let us see how we can deal with the situation, but when they come with the mindset to give tear gas, that is something completely different. You understand? It's completely different. I mean, in a case like that, you could come, as I was telling somebody this morning, if you come, you can just unblock the road and go. Don't come just with the intention of giving people tear gas. And you could see that is what they came with the intention of doing. They walk with their tear gas and they come to give people tear gas. Come to negotiate and see how we could solve the problem, because that is what the boys wanted to do. Negotiate with them, but they did not want that.
Have you had trouble sleeping or felt anxious since that happened?
Well, the day after it happened, I was very nervous because I was talking to my aunt on the phone, and my sister came because she heard something. She tell me, oh, they're going to start again, and I don't even know what. I just have to put the phone down and say, auntie, I go in, and I started preparing because I don't want that thing to happen to me again. I was so nervous because then afterwards I understand. They say, well, okay, it's all right. For that moment, I did not even know what I was doing.
What message would you want to share with the people responsible for all of this?
Well, what I would say is, when you torment a person or a community all the time like that, do you think that person going to have any favor for you? That is not the way to win somebody's heart. You understand? Treat people properly. We are citizens of Dominica, and everybody needs to get the very best treatment that the government can give to us. It should not be so one-sided. Let us all enjoy a piece of the pie. If you treat us properly and well, we will agree on work with you. It's not right.
Any final comments from you?
I did.
Savni pudi.
Basta sa mga kadino, money sa Dominic Sepawe, yo, Saki side sala, all right. Lord Sala say destroy, ko ba destroy. So, ali makali, so, nalapulong ako.
On behalf of Emonews, we want to thank you for offering us this interview, and we want to wish you all well.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. It was my pleasure.